Thank you. Yeah, as all y'all know me, I am poetically.nate. That's my Instagram. I'm gonna cover 3 poems this evening. So one of these poems called "Love But Not Forgotten." I thought I was forgotten when I got saved by Christ and set free, but before no one knew that I existed. But then again, I was alone when many threats against me by women who act like they loved me, but they didn't because of how much of a screw up they were when they first met me, as I was being silly with them on the block. As a loner, I would read a train map to explore NYC on my own. I want to learn for myself about different vibes and cultures that the city will have to offer me. I really need a hug from heaven because I'm crying out with a pen and a paper because there isn't anyone else I can explain the story to because it's too long, but I'll explain anyway. Problems came up for me as people walked away from me, only left me in the shadows. In the shadows of stress, worry, and anxiety that made me feel so shameful about everything that I've done. With everything that I lost as a person, it gave me the courage to learn lessons from the tragedies that I experienced throughout the lonely days of my life. I walked on street corners to find someone's great heart, but there was none anywhere that I can find at all. So I had to work on my own heart to survive the things of the world. So I was trying to get my heart out to people in order to fall in love with, but then again, it got rejected because no one didn't want to give me time or my heart to be shared with, so my heart came with a scar as the police came to the scene of my life. In all things that was explored, I had to endure the fact that I had to suffer through my growing pains before the day will come to the right one that will shine and one that grows. My weakness became the strongest because I have changed with the good feelings that I have right now, which is the people down with and the God in me right now. And remember, we can learn to love again. If I can learn to love, then everyone else can, because I'm loved and not forgotten. That's my first one. I know it's I had a tough week this week, and I'm glad I'm here. So I have a second poem though. Dear depression, why you keep calling me by my name? I don't want you at all, but you still come around and hit me with fear of talking to people and telling them about my feelings and try to block me from people. I don't want to see you anymore because I'm sick and tired of you knocking on my door, trying to be my friend when I told you so many times to leave me the fuck alone. All you do is try to make me nervous and cry like a baby when I'm trying to be strong and willing to face any hardships so that any that comes at me and it's not working at all. All I'm asking for is to leave me alone and let me fight my battles. I don't want you to push me into playing Russian roulette with myself and being pushed into suicidal doors because nothing good comes out of it. It only just makes me weaker and weaker. And if I allow you to enter my life. By the way, I don't want to deal with you anymore. Just go and do it all by yourself. That's my second one. And my third one is a moment. I know some of y'all have been in love and had broken hearts, right? All y'all, right? Yes. So I'm gonna try to find a loved one for y'all. Yeah. Got one more for y'all. Yeah. Oh, yeah, I just wrote this one yesterday. It's for the voluptuous. It's for everybody that's who is voluptuous. How you pronounce it? Voluptuous? Voluptuous? Voluptuous, yeah. Yeah, this is one of my last poem. It's called Voluptuous. I met a lot of people who didn't value me at all, but I met one who did because I've been searching for perfection all these years and trying to get things correct. But then there comes someone who is very voluptuous and shows her love a whole lot which is the one that listens and take my heart somewhere else to be planted and planted. See what I love of Lotriness is they are warmth and company through all seasons of life, and people just reject them and demolish them. Let's not need the voluptuous people out and break them in, because they're the ones that will come for you and sort and warm you up to all seasons of life. Thank you. That's my last one. My Instagram is poetically.nate, and I have a show on October 11th right after James at the Western Lounge. The tickets are $15. Hit me up. If you're not, hit James up. So just, all right.